further delay, let's hand over to Pete. And yeah, I'll share the screen, maybe show some slides. We will play Shri Mataji's video talk and meditate.
Hi, everyone. I think you will have gone through the basics of Vishuddhi Chakra in the first week, but it might be an idea if we did go through the slides, just as a recap on the main qualities before our initial meditation. So the Vishuddhi Chakra is a very important one, related to how we communicate with the rest of the world. It's the fifth chakra, and it's located at the base of the throat.
Yeah.
So the basic qualities of communication and collectivity. Let's see, the first chakra, the fundamental qualities. Part of the aspect of collectivity is respectful communication with the rest of the world. So it's the chakra through which we use our voice. And this is perhaps the main way that we communicate with everybody. So respectful communication means that we treat everybody as part of the kind of family of mankind. We feel that we're part and parcel of what we call the whole scene. So we link with the divine and we link with the rest of the human family. So that means that we have to be in the balance, in the center channel. Not too much to the left where we might feel insecure and have low self-esteem, and we might be feeling that we're not as good as everybody else, and that would separate us, and we wouldn't have that sense of collectivity and connection. And the other thing is, if we're too much what we call to the right channel, too much into the activity, overactivity, which could develop ego, where we feel superior to everybody if we go too far, and that also would separate us from the collectivity element and the respect of others. So part of the Vishuddhi Chakra also is not just that we communicate, but that we feel that we can be detached from the things that happen to us. In other words, nothing is too serious, nothing's too bad, nothing's too good, in a sense, to knock us off our balance. So that means witnessing. A playful witness is Shri Krishna, who is the deity related to Vishuddhi Chakra. And Shri Krishna's, one of his very important qualities is that he's a witness to everything as if the world is a play and we're actors in the play. It's that sort of thing that whatever happens to you, you can kind of enjoy it and watch it and see it happening, but not get too involved in it. And if we're not involved or knocked over or out of balance, we can deal with the problems better. So it's a sense of playfulness is part of the, you can see the game of life, if you like. In our speech, which is mainly on the right of the chakra, we need polite diplomacy to be in balance. So whatever we should say it in such a way that it doesn't hurt or harm other people, that it's beneficial to other people. Even if some things that we have to say might not be, what's the word? You might have to say some hard things, but there's ways of saying it so that you can perhaps include a little bit of humor and seeing the other side and sort of make it gentle, but say what you have to say. So pleasant personality, positive relationships, and a diplomatic way of speaking that shows respect for ourselves, respect for everybody else. So
there are a few facts if you want to.
So should we go? Oh yes, there's some more.
Just some interesting
more
facts.
qualities. Yeah, some people might be interested. We know that the deity Sri Krishna and Sri Radha is the feminine aspect. The gross body is the throat chakra. The cervical plexus is the actual nerve plexus. And the day associated with Vishuddhi Chakra is Saturday. Color is blue-gray. The planet Saturn and the element ether. Ether is one of those things that difficult to understand. It's kind of the element of communication. The way I think of it, it's related to the sky, and in terms of electromagnetic communication, radio waves and so on, everything's whizzing through the sky and connecting us in communication. Is that sort of slightly obscure element? So we communicate through the ether. The gem is the sapphire.
Interesting flex. Yeah. So we can meditate now.
Yes, we could have a meditation now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So can raise the Kundalini here.
So we can look at the picture of Shri Mataji, and we can look at Shri Mataji's bindi, or if we have our own altar, we can look at that picture and the candle flame if we have a candle. And so we can give a little bow in respect of Shri Mataji as the founder of Sahaja Yoga and the one who's enabled us to receive our wonderful gift of self-realization. So let's very carefully, with full attention, raise Kundalini and put the band on, put the protection on. We can just sit quietly for a few moments. If we're still thinking quite a lot, we can keep our eyes open and look at the picture of Shri Mataji. If we're feeling a little bit peaceful, we can allow our eyes to close to bring our attention inside. A nice way to bring our attention inside, a helpful way, is to take a few deep breaths. And then one way to do that is to breathe in all the way, in a relaxed way, not forcing, and then hold the breath for a second or two, and then breathe out all the way and hold for a second or two. So that's breathe in and hold, breathe out and hold. We can do that a few times in our own time. And that helps to bring our attention inside and into the center channel, where our attention needs to be for Kundalini, our mother Kundalini, to rise through the chakras. Staying in a meditative state, we can put our hands on or towards the Mother Earth. And we can get help from the Mother Earth. Mother Earth has supported us all through our lives. So perhaps we can thank Mother Earth in our hearts. Mother Earth in Sanskrit is known as Shri Bhumi Devi, the Earth Mother. We can ask, or we can thank you, Mother Earth, for supporting us all our lives to this point. Thank you for granting us all our material needs, food and water, shelter. Thank you for absorbing our imbalances, our negativities. Thank you for inspiring us with your beauties of nature. Mother Earth, please forgive us for placing our negativity upon you. And as a human race, please forgive us for spoiling your environment. May we learn to look after you as you have looked after us. We can put our attention on the first chakra, Muladhara chakra. The quality is of innocence and wisdom. It's the support of the root, Muladhara, and supports the whole of the chakra system. And that beautiful quality of innocence is an essential part of every chakra, not only the main quality of the first chakra. Well, let's say the Sri Ganesha mantra, praising the deity of Muladhara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can bring our hands back onto the lap. With the right hand, we can raise our energy from the base of the spine up the center channel a few times, slowly up through the chakras, very respectfully, up to Sahasrara. We can touch the Sahasrara and perhaps just bring the fingers an inch or two above. Try to leave our attention up there and do that 2 or 3 times. Respectfully inviting our Mother Kundalini to rise through the chakras, gently cleanse and nourish them, take away any blockages, bring our attention into the center. Well, let's try to leave our attention in Sahasrara at the top of the head for a little while. You could place the right hand now on the navel chakra, the Navi. The pure qualities of peace, satisfaction, and it's related to our balance in life, a balanced way of life, and our sense of being able to enjoy what we have in life. So here we can ask, Shri Mataji, by your grace, we are peace, we are contentment, we enjoy what we have. Say the mantra to Sri Lakshmi Vishnu. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Lakshmi Vishnu Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Perhaps give a little bandhan to the Navi chakra if we wish. And symbolically pull out any negativity, offering to Mother Earth, respectfully. Let's bring our attention slowly and gently up to left heart. We can place the right hand if we wish on the left heart. The pure quality is of being the spirit, the eternal part of our being. As Shri Mataji has told us, this is the reflection of Almighty God deep in the heart of all human beings. Even if they don't recognize that fact, it's there, buried deep under our material attention. Shri Mataji, by your grace, we are pure spirit. Please enlighten our attention so that we can realize this true depth within us, that we are pure spirit. You can say the mantra to Sri Shiva Parvati Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Gently move our attention up to left Vishuddhi. If you wish, we can place the hand on the left side of the neck so the fingers coil round towards the spine at the back. Shri Mataji, by your grace, we are not guilty. Just to explain what this means, if we're fairly new, it doesn't mean that we haven't done anything wrong, because that would be a lie, wouldn't it? We're all human. What it means is that we are not going to allow the sense of feeling guilt for the mistakes of the past, which we all have made, to pull us back into the past, to stop us moving forward with positivity and self-respect, so that we can spiritually ascend. So as many times as we wish, if we feel that we're affected by a sense of low worth or feeling of guilt, we can say with great respect for ourselves, with positivity, Shri Mataji, I am not guilty, as many times as we wish. Let's put our attention on the right Vishuddhi. Shri Mataji, by your grace, may we have respect for all others. Please grant us sweet speech, diplomacy, speaking in a respectful way which is good for people. With our attention in the center of the Vishuddhi, Shri Mataji, Holy Mother, by your grace, we are part and parcel of the whole. We are witnesses to watch the play of life and to enjoy no matter what happens. To stay in the balance, nothing will knock us off the balance. Nothing is too bad. We enjoy. With great respect for the whole family of mankind, we enjoy. Bring the attention up to Sahaja Chakra. If you wish, we can place the center of the palm in the center of the forehead and bend the head down with humility. The quality here is of being thoughtless. But what can block it is if we don't forgive, if we're angry, we don't forgive. From the heart, we ask, Shri Mataji, by your grace, help us to forgive. Shri Mataji, by your grace, we forgive. We forgive everyone for everything, and we forgive ourselves. And slowly bring the hand on top of the head, so the center of the palm is pressing down on the fontanelle, the soft spot, on Sahasrara, where Kundalini comes through when we get our self-realization. We can bend the head down in humility. And from the heart, we thank Shri Mataji for this wonderful gift of self-realization, for all the blessings of Sahaja Yoga. Thank you so much, Shri Mataji. And we can say the last of the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalaki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. But to stay in this meditative state, with our hands on the lap, with the palm upwards, our attention gently at the top of the head or just above, and no thinking. And we just allow our Kundalini, our Divine Mother energy within, to gently do all the work and take us deeper and deeper into silence, into meditation, into thoughtless awareness for a few minutes before we watch Shri Mataji's talk. Mother, please take us deeper into meditation. We can stay in meditation while we listen to or watch a talk of Sri Krishna Puja about the Vishuddhi Chakra by Shri Mataji in Cabela in Italy in 1991.
The first is that his character was Madhurya, meaning the sweetness. Sweetness. We always say sweet like honey. So when he talked to anyone or he communicated with anyone, it was through sweetness. And this communication, if you have not developed, then you are nowhere near yoga. To talk to someone sweetly, automatically, everything is Madhurya for him. His talking, his actions, his face, everything is Madhurya. So when we talk of communications, first of all, the greatest thing is the communication between human beings. And when we have to think of the communication with the human beings, Many people think that by aggression you will communicate better, which is not true. I mean, if somebody wants to get something out of someone, say, so you go there and just talk. I have to have, how can you do it? This, that. As it is, it's no. But if you are sweet and start talking sweetly, then 99% will definitely dissolve. So to dissolve people with sweetness, how to do it, that trick one has to learn. How with sweetness you can dissolve people. This is one of his special qualities, that you talk to someone in such a manner, genuinely, in a very sweet manner, and the problem between you and that person will be dissolved. Absolutely. Now there are many tricks. How to talk to someone is one of the biggest things one has to learn. First of all, you must always show that you are less intelligent than another person. Like I'm talking to scientists, I will say, I'm sorry, I don't know any science, no good for scientists. So they feel, oh, very good. If you have to talk to some musician, you must say, I don't know any music. No, I've learned a little bit, but not much. Musician feels very happy. You may call it a pampering of the ego. You may call it. But there's no harm in saying that I am nothing compared to you. So the first trick is complete humility when you talk to another person. It's a sign of greatness. It's a sign of fulfillment. As the trees, when they are laden with fruits, they bend down. So the first of all, if you say, I am no one, I don't understand anything, but I would like to hear. This is first. First quality of communication is to be extremely humble about yourself. The another person should not know who you are. And there's a lot of fun in it. Say for example now, I can say about myself that my husband was very highly placed in India. But I met a friend in Delhi. She was studying with me in school and in college. And she asked me, where do you live? I told her in Meenabag, which was just a useless, small little place meant for very ordinary officers, because they had not allotted us any house or anything. So temporarily we were there. She said, what is your husband doing? I said, doing so with some government servant. I didn't tell her. He came down. So he just looked at me, smiled. He said, do you know him? I said, he's my husband. She was shocked. He's your husband? Oh my God, why didn't you tell me? Immediately the whole thing changed. And she felt so ashamed of herself. She had started looking down upon me that I'm married to some clerk or someone. So the best thing is to play down. Play down everything. Now I know of certain Sahaja Yogis, they say, oh, mother has given me such powers, I can do this, I can do that. this boastfulness is of no use. I haven't got any powers, you see. I just am a Sahaja, that's all. But if you want, I can try. So, is to play down as much as you can. Practice this at home. First practice and then don't do it. So that is one of the greatest qualities of communication with others. Second thing, I think in the whole of Gita, if you read it, this one very important thing is krodhat vijayati samoha. See, among all the worst things that we have, according to him, we have 6 enemies. But in Gita, he started with krodha. He said, starts with krodha, with anger. If you have anger within you, then you are not a master at all. There's no need for a master to get angry because he can play about. He can make you dance like this. What is the need to lose your temper? But that mastery, if you don't have, of handling people, then after 5-6 minutes of talk, your voice starts raising and a sort of something starts barking. Because that temper is still inside you burning. But for a master, there should be no temper. No need. He has started with krodha, that with the krodha all problems start. From one to another to another to another. So we should watch out if we are angry people. Anger comes from Vishuddhi. Starts from liver, Vishnu, but expressed through Vishuddhi. Face becomes red, eyes become red. From the mouth, you start saying all kinds of horrible things, and the whole expression becomes so different when you are angry. So this anger is to be seen. Where is it? Within us, where is it, this anger? Liver? All right, I'll put it right. So to master it, you have to face yourself clearly. Many people have seen, people say, Mother, this lady is such a hot-tempered woman, she's so dominating. She does this, does that. But if you tell her, so, no, I don't do that way. No, I'm very good. But how others are saying that? I don't know, but I'm very good. Finished. If somebody is saying that, then you watch yourself. Do you get into tempers or not? Are you losing your temper? It's very easy to make it out. Then face. So the trick of the trade is to face yourself and see for yourself how much you are lacking. So first is humility, which should be genuine. And secondly is equanimity. No temper. There is no need to take to temper. At the most you can say, hey, what are you doing? Why are you doing that way? Now if you do something, maybe something I might say which I do not like, so I don't want to say like that. At the most, up to that point is all right, that you should say that I dislike it. But not to go further with it. If you just stop at a point, then this habit of getting into temper will go away. This arrogance will go away, which has to go. This arrogance has to go, this temper has to go, and then you will be surprised, you will feel very much relieved. Because this anger, once it comes in, reacts and catches your left Vishuddhi, and you become guilty. You feel very bad. Why I said so? I should not have said this. So Vishuddhi is finished. Left Vishuddhi means it's a headache. It goes on accumulating like a storehouse there, all your anger, temper, whatever you have. And this left Vishuddhi catches. And you know the problems of left Vishuddhi. So if you get angry with someone, don't feel guilty. But go before the mirror and slap yourself nicely, twice. Now you get angry with yourself. Let me get angry. Then stand before the mirror. Shoot, like that. In the same manner as you get angry, try to act. So you never feel guilty. Or maybe more angry would be better. So you empty out your left Vishuddhi. Next time you won't do it.
So we'll just meditate for a few minutes now with our attention on the Sahaja Chakra and also on the Vishuddhi Chakra, just in silence.
Just a few more moments of silent meditation. We could put our attention into the heart. If you wish, we can place the right hand on the heart. And in our heart, let us thank Shri Mataji for the wonderful gift of Sahaja Yoga, for our self-realization, for all the good things that have come from that self-realization and from Sahaja Yoga. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Thank you so much. We could give a little bow to Shri Mataji if we wish. And then with full attention, respectfully, we can raise Kundalini, put ourselves into Bandhan, and then just sit in meditation for a few seconds after that. Tension in Sahasrara all the time.
So this brings us to the conclusion of this evening session.